So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to our play. We have put so much work into this. We've put so much work into this. We've had so many artists come and help create the backdrops, help create the costumes, help with the acting skills and the voice skills and the direction and the blocking. It's been a lot of work, and the kids are really excited. We've had a lot of fun making this, and hopefully you're going to enjoy watching it as well. 8th grade, please file across over here. You should be sitting on benches, not at tables. No tables. Or, there you go. Thank you. So as I'm sure you know, the acoustics in here can be a little bit noisy. Even the smallest sounds from the audience do make a large amount of noise, and it's hard to hear people up on stage. So please make sure you keep the scuffling to a minimum, and please enjoy the play.
Almost 2,300 years ago, in the year 259 B.C.E., a child was born that would change China's destiny. This was during the Warring States period, in which 7 kingdoms fought each other for over hundreds of years. The child was born in the state of Qin, which lay in the mountainous western of China. Although he would change his name later in life, he was born Zhang.
Your Highness, King of Qin, you have summoned me?
Blue, you're my greatest advisor. Your policies and my copies make the Qin kingdom rich.
Thank you, King Qin. This is my concubine Jack. She will bring you many sons once you have passed into ancestry.
Hey, King, nice to meet you. Don't mind this sanctuary pork bucks. Okay, well, I'm glad you're my new wife. I need a son and heir to my throne so my kingdom. King, look, you just have a big boy.
And it's definitely your boy. All bow to the new Prince Zhang of Qin.
The new Prince Jane of Qin.
The King of Qin is dead. Long live our new ruler, King Zhang.
I am the king. Do whatever I want. Your father was a great man. You must be sad about your father's death. Oh yeah, super sad. I need a fan to fry noodles. Not do it.
Don't worry, Zhang. I'll be your advisor until you're ready to rule.
That's not necessary. I got this. Jane, it's best if Blue helps you until you're older. He's a great economic advisor. Fine, whatever. And it's King Jane now, so someone give me another juju juice.
Now, if Zhang finds out he's real father, he may decide to kill us. This is I. He will be your assistant. If you ever need to contact me, just give this message to I.
Hello, I hope you get a manicures.
Yes, Your Highness. I'll figure out what that is and I'll become good at it.
All right, let's go. What is this? It's 2 kids, Blue. Duh.
Yeah, we just had 2 kids.
Wow. Okay, that was a bad idea. Ember finds out, he may decide to kill them and us.
What? No way.
Yes, wait, those are the king's half brothers, which means they take over the throne if he dies.
Oh, well, how about we just hide them in our quarters until they're older? Hey, what's up, guys?
Nothing, just talking about dumb things.
Yeah, boring stuff with interest, Your Highness.
Okay, anyone want grapes? No.
the Qin kingdom.
Hey, that's my son. He's right, Xiao. We need to kill him and take over the throne. That's the only way we'll be safe.
Yeah, then we'll be eating marshmallows.
Okay, when do we start? You are all conspiring against me. Mother, go to your room. Lu, my trusted advisor, you drink this poison. Guards, cut it into a million pieces. And then burn those pieces and then feed those pieces to the pigs. And then kill them. I'm the greatest king ever. No one shall oppose me.
Qin Shihuangdi, I and his real father killed. His mother is grounded for the rest of her life. Although the Qin kingdom is safe in the mountains, Qin Shihuangdi asks to see the creator of the brutal philosophy of leadership.
King Zheng, you asked to see me?
Ah, Han Feizi, thanks for coming. I hear you're a great economic advisor.
That is 100% correct, Your Highness. I am super smart. All others are less smart than I am.
Good. I'm having trouble conquering the neighbors. What are we doing wrong?
Well, no offense, Your Highness. I just think you are being too nice.
What do you mean? I kill people all the time.
Well, I mean on the battlefield. You must ambush your enemies, kill your captives, and burn enemy cities to the ground. No mercy.
Wow, sounds extreme.
King Zheng, it is not honorable to ambush your enemy. And we have to let them get ready on the battlefield before the battle begins. And if they're retreating, we do not pursue them. It's proper battlefield etiquette.
Yes, General, but you haven't won a battle in a long time. Mother, you're still grounded for trying to kill me. Stay silent.
King Zheng, your mischievous mother is correct. If we change our battle tactics and conquer the other 6 kingdoms, the people will not call you King Zheng. They will call you Emperor Zheng.
Emperor Zheng, that sounds awesome. Generals, do what Han Feizi says. Kill, burn, pillage. No mercy.
The 7 kingdoms were at war for so many years is becoming weak. Qin, however, was safe because the mountains in the west protected his kingdom. Like a snake, he waited for the perfect time to strike. One by one, each kingdom fell to Qin and Han Feizi's ruthless strategy. Only after 5 years of war, Qin conquered and united all of China for the first time.
That was the greatest war I've ever been in.
Emperor Zheng, you totally conquered the other 6 kingdoms.
Emperor Zheng, what shall we do first?
From now on, you don't get a government job just for being rich. You have to take a test.
Good idea. Get the best people to work for you. Scribes, write this down.
Our written language is a mess. Did you know there are 8 ways to write horse and 6 ways to write fish? We need one writing system.
Well, that is ridiculous. We'll change that so there is only one.
Plus, all the coin and measuring systems are different from place to place. Nobody knows how to trade with each other.
Yes, it's terribly confusing. We'll fix that so there is only one.
I also want the peasants to own their land. That way, they'll grow more food.
More food, more soldiers, another brilliant idea. I also recommend that you build a 2,000-mile-long wall so it can protect our northern borders. And more roads and canals will make it easier to trade and move soldiers around.
What's the problem?
I don't think we have enough money or people to build more roads and canals.
Then capture people and raise taxes. I want this done.
Completely reasonable, Emperor.
mankind. He unified the language, monetary system, and weights and measures. Peace and prosperity swept across the land. Art, architecture, and science were studied. People began to read and think more.
Confucius says we should respect our parents. I'm not sure the emperor believes in this idea. I mean, he grounded his own mother. That's not the Confucian way. Perhaps the emperor is wrong about many things. Perhaps he's not such a great leader after all.
Our emperor is so dumb, someone told him it was chilly outside and he went to go get a bowl.
The emperor is so dumb, he thought that tiger was enforced in India.
That's a good one. The emperor is so dumb, he returned to donuts because they had a hole in it.
Look at me, the emperor. Eat.
Now I'm the emperor.
Yeah, the emperor took the girl into very big.
These donuts have holes in them. Take them back.
Emperor Zheng, the people of your empire are saying terrible things. They're saying that your empire is like the Zhou Empire and that your empire isn't very special.
Ridiculous. Everyone knows this is the greatest empire in the history of forever.
And there's more. The Confucians are saying that we should respect our parents.
What? I let my mother live, didn't I?
Father, as your first son, I recommend you show a little restraint. These Confucian scholars may be useful to our empire.
Lucy, you dishonor me by showing kindness to others. You are banished to China's northern borders where you oversee the building of the Great Wall.
But father,
Goodbye, Fusu. Enjoy the freezing north.
This is a terrible decision, father.
Bye, Fusu. Now then, come Daisy. I'd like you to burn anything that looks like Confucian books.
I will burn as many books and scholars as I can find.
Emperor Qin. Here's the great Dr. Guatuo.
Hello, Emperor Qin. I'm honored to be in your presence. Of course you are. My greatness must be blind to me. Ah, yes, your emperor. I heard that you wanted to live forever. Yes. I want to be immortal. I want you to create an elixir or a potion that will give me eternal life. That won't be hard at all. I'll create an elixir of you. Assistants, go to the former son and find him dumped on the berries and monkey brains.
Emperor Qin sent medicine men to the far reaches of the empire to receive the elixir of youth. Obviously, nothing he ate made him live forever. Guatuo suggested that I drink mercury because it looked really cool. However, mercury is poisonous and the emperor soon became weak. Knowing he was going to die, he began to build the greatest mausoleum and tomb in the history of the world. 8,000 terracotta soldiers, a palace complete with mercury and pearls were all built and buried for the emperor's afterlife. The Emperor Qin Shihuangdi's death, his second son, Huhai, took over the throne. His older brother, Fusu, still lived in the north. This was a problem for Huhai because Fusu was the first son, and the first son was supposed to take over the throne.
Emperor Shang is dead. Long live Emperor Huhai.
Yay!
Guards, leave us. I have a brother in the north. He made a try to take the throne from me. What can we do about this?
I know. You can write your brother a letter telling him to kill himself and sign your father's name.
Ah, what a brilliant idea. And tell him it's the only honorable thing he can do.
Honorable Pusu, this message has come from the Emperor.
This says I have dishonored my father and I have to kill myself. Well, Confucius said I must obey my father, so.
Now then, we need new policies.
No. I'm not wasting my life working. I'm going to build palaces for myself, build giant palaces for myself, and eat grapes.
But
Palaces and grapes!
be the reasonable Emperor Hu-Hai.
Your Highness, I have brought news from the east. There seems to be a rebellion in the 12 provinces.
That makes me sad. Kill this guy.
Great Emperor Hu-Hai of Qian, it seems there's a rebellion of the Wei province. We need to send an army to suppress the rebellion.
What a downer. Kill this guy too.
Your Highness, didn't you get our message? The rebellion is getting stronger coming to our capital. I recommend we stop spending so much money on our palaces and more on our armies.
I said I don't want to hear any bad news. I order you to kill yourself.
The emperor killed his generals and kept building his palace. The palace wouldn't be completed though. The rebellion took more territory than expected, and soon he found them beating down his gates.
The first empire of China was destroyed. The rebels smashed the terracotta soldiers which Hu-Hai's father had built. All was lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to give a special thanks to Mr. KDub at the back of the room who built our fabulous tent. These sets were built over the last couple of weeks in KDub's room, and there you can flip them so you can see a great Chinese landscape in the back. It's fabulous. And we also want to thank Mr. David Abrams for coming and helping us with all of the drama. And we also wanted to thank the Sausalito Arts Foundation for giving us a grant for all of the materials that we got for the play. So thanks. And one more big round of applause for the 6th grade. Thank you all for coming. This afternoon, I'm going to edit this tape and put it on the Willow Creek Academy YouTube website. So all of you can go on the website and watch the play again. And feel free to comment on it, put a little thumbs up on the page as well. Thank you all for